aka in the sky, aka Trigger Ranking. I'm gonna cut a little bit more light on here for y'all so y'all see me a little bit better. Alright, y'all check this out, man. It's getting a little late, but we still in here. We still doing our Ting Bridge Ranking. But this video right here is about Jaguar Wright. I don't know if a lot of people know, but I think it was it probably was last week. She got the a medal from Donald Trump at Mar-a-Lago, like basically for the freedom freedom act, something like that. We'll hear about what's going on when I let y'all hear the video. But this one right here, basically, I just want y'all to listen to this. We're gonna go through it together. Y'all can check me out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get in here, hit the like button. But we can get in here together and check this out or whatever. What's going on with the whole Jaguar Wright thing? The channel that is responsible for this video that we're getting this information from is The Petty Show. Y'all go check The Petty Show out. They got a lot of great breakdowns and things of that nature on there. So, yeah, man, y'all check out The Petty, just like how it's spelled, show. About to start this thing up. See what happens. See if we get something out of this, y'all. We're gonna do another little live. Let's go. Cut it down. I know it's gonna be like a commercial on here. I don't got the other YouTube, the one that's like unlimited or whatever. So.
I don't understand because Kendrick Lamar doesn't seem like.
Hold on, y'all. These airplanes.
He stole his soul. And yet,
well, understand this. That's not true. Anybody who signs that contract, they got you.
Everybody in Hollywood has to be shit.
So now they're trying to say Kendrick Lamar sold his, y'all know, the essence. Now, I don't believe none of this shit. I just want to hear what she's saying. But Kendrick, to me, Hebrew Israelite, speak facts, Bible verses in his raps. I don't believe he sold his soul. That's why he's not so seen and out in the public, because basically Kendrick is not one of those people that actually sold his soul. But yeah, let's listen, y'all.
Right now, Jaguar Wright just won a Freedom Fighter Award from the government.
So she won a Freedom Fighter Award. Let's go.
You can't tell me something's not getting ready to come down pipelines.
Sometimes in order to get what you never had, you gotta do what you never done. And here I am from Instagram to the Defender of Freedom Award. God has spoken.
She went from Instagram to the Freedom Award at Mar-a-Lago.
For whatever reason, Trump is his guy. I guess that means God wanted Trump.
So just when we thought Jaguar Wright disappeared or got silenced, news broke that she received the Defender of Freedom Award at Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort. And if that's not wild enough, Jaguar is stirring the pot again with her interviews. And this time, she's going after Kendrick Lamar, claiming he sold his soul when he aligned himself with Jay-Z. And get this, Jaguar claims that Kendrick could be the next to be sacrificed by the industry. Now, as you can imagine, fans are split down the middle about all this. Some are convinced this Trump connection and Jaguar claiming Kendrick sold his soul are proof that Jaguar has been nothing but controlled opposition all along, playing both sides while stirring up chaos. However, others are defending her and saying people just don't get it. They're convinced that Jaguar's on a bigger mission to blow the lid off the entertainment industry's darkest secrets, and that she's only using Trump to get a...
So, question, do y'all think that Jaguar Wright and Trump is trying to release all of these Diddy tapes, Epstein list, everybody that's on there? And we also heard that your boy Trump was chilling with Diddy too. So, but let's keep going.
Bigger platform to spread the truth about the industry. And here's where it gets even messier. Apparently, Jaguar didn't vote for either Trump or Kamala Harris. Instead, she backed Dr.
Cornel West. she voted for Cornel West. So just remember, she didn't even vote for Trump, but she got an award from Trump.
Cornel West. And she said that her reason for not supporting Kamala is because too many celebs who endorse Kamala are linked to Diddy's freak off club. So now it seems Jaguar thinks Trump might be the key to finally getting that infamous Diddy list exposed. So what's really going on here? Is Jaguar making legitimate moves to expose the industry, or has she gone completely off the deep end? And what exactly did she say about Kendrick supposedly selling his soul? There's a lot to unpack here, so let's dive in and break it down.
They're gonna try to sacrifice Kendrick.
Now, when she said this about they're gonna try to do something to Kendrick, I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all. But hey,
Don't say that. Don't say that.
I do.
I'm out here on the West Coast. I'm in California. We can't take
I think.
We already
I
lost.
think they. I think they're gonna try to sacrifice Kendrick.
Don't
I think
say
that's what. I think that's what the Super Bowl is all about.
Oh, no.
Believe it or not, the government's really
I don't know how they're gonna try to sacrifice Kendrick, and they say that Kendrick don't even have a phone. How you gonna track? How you gonna track him? Okay, let's see. I'm playing. Yeah.
out here giving awards to Jaguar Wright, the woman who's been shaking the table for years with her unfiltered takes on the music industry and making expensive allegations about some of the biggest names in the game. Yeah, that Jaguar just received the Defender of Freedom Award from Trump's administration. This all went down on Tuesday, February
18th. So she said the Freedom Award.
18th at Trump's Mar-a-Lago Club in Palm Beach, Florida. The event was hosted by America's Future, and the award was presented by none other than General Michael Flynn, Trump's former national security advisor. America's Future, a nonprofit organization that describes itself as the nation's leader in the fight to preserve American values and ideals, shared the news on their social media platforms and praised Jaguar for her fearless dedication to truth and justice. The organization shared a photo of General Michael Flynn presenting Jaguar with the award, stating, "Jaguar Wright, a voice of truth and courage." And they captioned it, "Tonight, Jaguar Wright was honored with the Defender of Freedom Award, presented by General Michael Flynn in recognition of her fearless dedication to truth and justice. As a bold and unapologetic voice in the fight for transparency and accountability, Jaguar continues to shine a light where others fear to tread."
So they basically gave her an award because she was willing to speak out against everything that was going on in the industry. And that, I guess people were not willing to speak on. She spoke on it like fluently, and she didn't have a problem exposing anyone from the top to the bottom. She let it known. So that's probably why they gave it to her.
Flynn also shared the news on his official X account. Jaguar Wright is an amazing woman of courage and conviction. America's Future was supremely honored to recently present her a Defender of Freedom Award at the beautiful home of Donald Trump at Mar-a-Lago. Congratulations, Jaguar. But as you can imagine, this news has fans completely divided. On one side, you've got the critics who are dragging Jaguar, saying, "I told you so," and calling her a liar, a fraud, and accusing her of selling out by aligning herself with Trump.
Hold on, bro. We got a flag on the motherfucking play, bro. What you got going on, big dog? What you got going on, bro? You better be glad I ain't got no moderators in here. Neptune Red. Yeah, bro. Like, what are you talking about, dog? Go to another channel with that. I'm gonna tell you what channel would like that. Hassan Campbell. Go to his channel. He would love to do that. So yeah, go over there with that.
Circle. Basically, they're convinced this award is just more proof that she's been playing everyone from the start. One user on X went off on Jaguar saying, "I knew Jaguar Wright was full of ish when she made Trump out to be a victim and Kamala to be some kind of evil. Got all the sympathy for an adjudicated rapist, but contempt for the woman who made a living locking up rapists." Then she wanted to talk about Diddy's victims. And then someone else agrees, writing, "You're 100% correct."
So what y'all think about that? Y'all think that the writers in, y'all get the lights up, but y'all think that the writers in basically, had a point right there that she was defending Trump and going against the dudes in the industry? Just let me know in the comment section, man.
I thought Jag's ignorant commentary from time to time, and she was very pro-Trump back in August, September, October, November. She'd have 1 to 2 hour rant sessions about Harris and recommended that we vote for Dr. West. Her receiving this award confirms my suspicions. Some people are also saying that Jaguar being in cahoots with Trump proves that she was used by the right wing to spread conspiracies about black celebrities and discredit them, especially.
So do y'all feel like Jaguar Wright was being used by the right wing to push agendas about black celebrities? Do y'all what y'all think about that? In the comment section, let me know what's happening, what you think. Yeah, just let me know.
Those who publicly endorse Kamala Harris, like Jay-Z and Beyonce. However, Jaguar's loyal supporters are riding hard for her, and they're still convinced that she's 10 steps ahead of the game. They're saying Jaguar knows exactly what she's doing, and that cozying up to Trump's circle could be part of a bigger plan to expose the industry from the inside out. And Jaguar herself kind of hinted at this when she talked about the elections during her appearance on Real Life Productions back in November. Jaguar even made some wild claims about how Trump was chosen by God, and while she didn't vote for him and instead endorsed Dr. Cornel West.
Now, the whole thing about Trump being chosen by God, I definitely heard a preacher, and if y'all don't believe me, y'all can go on Candace's channel. If y'all go on Candace Owens' channel, she has a video way before the election, before Donald Trump even got, fired on at that rally. This actual preacher, he came out and he said, he said verbatim, he said Trump is gonna be a attempt on his life. He said he gonna get hit somewhere in his head area. But it said he's gonna survive the hit or whatever. And after he survived the hit, he's gonna be a chain man and try to change America. Y'all go on Candace on this channel if y'all don't believe.
She still thought Kamala was a worse choice than Trump. Jaguar then brought up how a lot of celebrities who endorsed Kamala were close to Diddy, and she hinted that Trump could be the one to expose the rumored Epstein and Diddy lists.
I said, what up?
Y'all get the lights up.
It's gotta be Trump.
Right.
He's the only one telling the truth.
Right. So, would you classify yourself as a Trump supporter?
Free Wi-Fi? Free Wi-Fi. We made an app that shows you 20 million free Wi-Fi hotspots.
Small commercial, right?
I classify myself as a believer and an avid follower of the Word of God.
Right.
God has spoken.
Right.
For whatever reason, Trump is his God. And guess what? They say God works in mysterious ways.
Right.
Nothing happens unless God permits it to happen. I guess that means God wanted Trump.
Hey, nothing happened unless God ordained it, and that might be what she's talking about.
Right.
And considering on the...
But another thing, I want to let my listeners and followers know, God can use your enemies to put you in a higher or better place. So always remember this. Don't always think just because you have enemies that it's always bad. God might be using your enemies to enlighten you, put you in a certain place, get you up on game. That's what happens in life. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Hey! Okay, TDC, bye, bro.
other side, everybody that was endorsing that candidate is an alleged freak-off attendee.
Right.
I don't see how God was rocking with that.
Do you think that Trump will now release the Epstein?
I think Trump's gonna release it. Oh, I can't wait. So fabulous. I can't wait to see how many people gag, vomit, and lose their mind. I mean, we're already living in Trump. Faking grand mal seizures and strokes. All that because this man won a contest.
Right there, people are getting sick and all this other stuff because of basically a contest. Like, I ain't feel like that when Shakira Richardson won over whoever she was supposed to win against. You know what I'm saying? I ain't feel like that when Jordan won 6 championships. I didn't feel like that when LeBron won his little 4 championships. So hey, it is what it is. So let's keep going, y'all.
The other side lost, and God ordains all. So who y'all mad at? You mad at God? Something like that.
Something like that.
Well, yeah, because the candidate that I went for, you had to write his name in.
She's talking about Cornel West. You had to write his name in the ballot. You wasn't even up there, so.
So I hope it gets there, you know.
So, Jay, what are your thoughts on Project 2025?
Well, by the way, salute to Dr. Cornel West.
However, there's been a lot of speculation that Trump himself might be on one of those tapes, especially since there are receipts of him hanging out with both Epstein and...
So y'all hear what they saying? Trump could be on the tape. Trump might be on the tape, but...
And Diddy.
Working for Diddy for 6 years trained me to have to be perfect.
Working for Diddy.
Absolutely.
I love Diddy.
You hear what he just told old girl? I love Diddy. That's what Donald Trump said.
You know he's a good friend of mine. He's a good guy. Is he a good guy?
She said he's a good friend of mine.
I don't want to answer that question.
Why? I think he's a good guy. I'm going to stick up for him. All right.
Now, as a Jaguar, she didn't want to say whether she believes Trump could be on one of those free projects. However, Jaguar said if such a tape does exist, it won't see the light of day.
As a young woman by the name of Andrea right now doing interviews, suggesting that she was tipped off by someone from inside the feds who said they saw her on some of the evidence seized. They said she was sedated, and they said she was being essayed by multiple men at the same time, which we know is called a train. And she tried to elude that allegedly our 47th president-elect was involved somehow. Do I know if that's true or not? I do not know. But I tell you what I do know. If they try to attach Trump to any of this freak-out foolishness, they all as good as dead in.
So, as always, Jaguar is speaking in riddles and contradicting herself.
So you heard what she said. And this is the crazy part. Trump them gave her the award for the Freedom Award. And she just said out her own mouth, she said if Trump get caught on any of them tapes, that basically some people gonna have to pay with their lives. I don't know how true this is. This is Jaguar Wright saying this. I'm not saying this, y'all. This is Jaguar Wright.
And while some fans are dismissing her, saying she's either crazy or paid to act crazy, others are still sticking up for her, and they're thrilled about this award she just received from Trump. However, this Defender of Freedom Award isn't the only reason Jaguar is back in the headlines, and now she's also starting up fresh drama with her recent comments about Kendrick Lamar. But as always,
Now, this stuff about Kendrick Lamar, I don't like this. I don't like her putting out rhetoric like this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if she tapped into something else that I don't know about, because I know God, but if you tapped into stuff and you know that our brother Kendrick is in danger, I do appreciate you for saying this, because maybe he might hear this and step his security up or whatever. So, you know, our brother Kendrick can live until, you know what I'm saying, his grandkids are old. So, yeah, let's keep doing this.
Jaguar's main target remains Jay-Z. So, according to Jaguar, the whole Kendrick versus Drake battle was orchestrated from the jump, and she even went as far as to compare it to Tupac versus Biggie beef.
I'll tell you one thing, it's been almost 30 years since Biggie and Tupac were taken from us. That was social engineering fights. It got me.
She said it was social engineering. Y'all hear that? Social engineering. It's basically she's saying they took them out because socially they would have put the masses on a higher frequency as far as their understanding and the way that things were going toward the future, as far as Tupac and Biggie, because they both were, mainly Tupac. Tupac was a revolutionary, man, like raised by the Black Panthers, brought up on both sides of the country, like, you know what I'm saying, like. But yeah, let's listen to what you got to say.
Line, didn't it?
No question.
Now you think about Drake right now, and you think about Kendrick Lamar. That's looking about the same as Biggie, Kendrick. Biggie, Kendrick, Tupac, Drake. Think about the comparisons. Imagine. Be a gangster playing. Imagine if the same fate that befell Biggie and Tupac happened to Drake and Kendrick. And as messy as
she make a good point though. What if, like, you know, I pray to God this don't happen. But what if something happened where it was a repeat, like a reset in hip hop, and they took Kenny out and they took Drake out, like a whole reset, like how would y'all think about that? Like, but the way Kendrick dissed Drake, it's like we probably would care more about Kendrick than Drake, and I'm just being honest with you.
As Drake is right now, I can almost bet that there's somebody that wants to turn his faucet off.
But that's not all. Jaguar claimed that Jay-Z has secret financial ties to Top Dog Entertainment, Kendrick's former label. And according to her, Jay was allegedly pulling strings behind the scenes to profit off the chaos. Jaguar then alleged that Jay used the situation with Kendrick and Drake to assert his dominance in the industry and distract everyone from his connection to Diddy.
Now everybody knows in the backdrop, Sean Carter, that you promised the South that the next time the Super Bowl came through, it would be a Louisiana affair. And then when Diddy goes and gets into trouble and you need to convince the white...
So I didn't even know that she's saying that Jay-Z was saying prior to the Super Bowl that it was going to be a South Super Bowl, and basically it was going to be a Louisiana Super Bowl, like with all the rappers or whatever. So that's another thing. Hey, get the lights so y'all watching. Anybody?
People, you're still in control. We bring Kendrick Lamar. We already...
I'm sorry, I ain't got YouTube Platinum or whatever they call this shit.
If you have an EBT card, you're leaving money on the table if you skip this under the 2025 autumn.
You know you don't like for the way he embarrassed you. Don't kill my vibe to do next. But we also know you got ties in TDE, Sean Carter, and you got a switch on top. I know that.
Damn, so she's trying to say that Jay-Z got like a cap on TDE head. But then y'all gotta think about it like this. Why did Kendrick Lamar leave TDE? You know what I'm saying? Now, I done heard some stuff about Absol. His girl was supposed to be signed there. Absol girl, some stuff happened with her. And he tried to do some things to himself. Respect to Absol. Absol is a legend. Absol is one of the greatest MCs to ever walk this earth. But yeah, one of my twins' mentors, Kendrick.
I know that for a fact. Just like why you keep having artists that want to jump off of high places. Shout out to Absol. What was her name? Amori Joe? That woman threw herself from a control tower and impaled herself with spikes right before she was about to sign the TDE.
Wow.
And her fiance, Absol, threw himself off the freeway.
I don't know how true that is. You know what I'm saying? I know Absol is actually blind right now. That's why if y'all look at the Kendrick Lamar pop out concert, he was like, "I hope it ain't no fire out here," like like joking and stuff. But yeah, I don't know if that's the reason why he's blind right now. You know what I'm saying? If y'all can get back in the comment section, let me know. But yeah, Absol did lose his sight.
Out of grief and survived. Why are all of the artists at TDE so unhappy? You got some of the best artists in the West there. Why did Kendrick Lamar feel the need to leave and start his own? And why is he able to release more records now that he's not at TDE?
So basically, Jaguar is saying Jay-Z is using Kendrick like a puppet. But she didn't stop there. After Kendrick's Super Bowl halftime performance, Jaguar said Kendrick has now officially sold his soul. Now, Jaguar didn't exactly diss Kendrick, and she said she understands he participated in this whole drama surrounding his beef with Drake for the sake of art. But she still warned him that cozying up to Jay-Z is a dangerous move.
I don't understand because Kendrick Lamar doesn't seem like he stole his soul. And yet,
well, understand this, that's not true. Anybody who signs that contract, they got you. And people like Kendrick, who are intelligent and smart, started making plans early on to work their way out. The only difference between he and I is that he decided to save art. I decided to save people. What he's doing will save art. He's fighting for art to have a voice. And if people want to look at the crown on his head and not...
But I feel like she's definitely wrong on that. I feel like she wrong because she's saying Kendrick Lamar is trying to save art and she's trying to save people. But I feel like, and these are my feelings, like I'm just gonna let y'all know as, anybody in here watching. Kendrick Lamar is trying to save art and people because he's trying to bring Bloods and Crips together. Y'all got to look at the pop out concert. Like he had every set in LA in one place on one stage. So you got to think about it like that. Kendrick Lamar basically brought the whole city together. And the history of LA and all of the violence between the gangs and the ups and downs and things of that nature. Y'all know about this. I ain't got to tell you, like, it's countless documentaries. All you got to do is pull up Crips or Bloods online and they will definitely show you what's going on in LA. But yeah, let's keep going, y'all. Give me a second, I'm sorry.
And not see the fact that he's literally sacrificing his entire career, his personal fame, to save art, to save hip hop. It's hard to be an extremely intelligent person that's trying to reach people who aren't. You have to find a way to dumb it down enough to make sure they get it. That's not always easy, and it's not an exact science, because your average everyday mind is just not susceptible to brilliance. It's been trained to enjoy stupidity. There's some discipline, some imagination.
And then when Jaguar was asked why Kendrick was allowed to go after Drake the way he did and why he was honored twice, first at the Grammys and then at the Super Bowl, for essentially calling Drake a PDF file, Jaguar alleged that this is because Drake was the acceptable monster at this moment and was used as the scapegoat to distract from even bigger monsters behind the scenes.
Because Drake was next in line. And he is the acceptable.
Basically saying they threw Drake out there because Drake was the one that they wanted to get rid of. It is what it is. Hey, y'all, that's life, bro. Even in a job, you might work a job and they might find somebody who can do the job better than you. And they're going to let you go and let them do the job. You know what I'm saying? They might pay them less. So that's what happens in, the workforce, the workplace, whatever. Y'all already know what it is.
Scapegoat at this time. Just like Diddy, the acceptable monster at this time. People keep forgetting. Everyone thinks like oh, you're trying to make it all the way to the top of the music business, and you're gonna be the guy. But then when you make it to the top, you realize the music business isn't the top. It's just another department in a much larger house.
But the thing I think she got it twisted with Kendrick Lamar, y'all. I think she got it twisted as, Kendrick is not your typical artist. Like, first off, Kendrick is a Gemini. First off, Kendrick is a Gemini. That put him tiers above all these other artists already. Kendrick is a different type of individual when it comes to music because he's not hogging the fame. He's willing to sit back for a couple years and, you know what I'm saying, enjoy himself, enjoy his family and things of that nature. He don't even have to be seen. Let DJ Vlad tell it, he don't even have a cell phone. And the only reason I can believe what DJ Vlad said is because Daylight. I know y'all know about Daylight. He's a freestyle rapper. Daylight, Daylyte. Daylight was talking about the beef when it first started and all this and that. And he was saying that Drake had just dropped the song or whatever. And he said it was like 5 a.m. in LA. And he said he kept getting a call. And he said it was a call from Ab Soul. So it was like he kept calling and calling. He was like, man, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. I'm sleepy. So he said, fuck it. I'll just pick up the phone. So he picks up the phone. And Ab Soul said, hey, man, Kendrick want to talk to you. They was on FaceTime now. Ab Soul handed the phone to Kendrick. Kendrick just look at the phone. He don't say nothing. He just got a smile on his face. Y'all know that diabolical smile that Twin got. He just looking at the phone like this and hang up. So y'all already know what it is, bro. Like Kendrick is the people's champ, bro. Like Kendrick is the epitome of what Tupac then was trying to do. Like even if you think about it, bro, like for him to bring a black Uncle Sam out in the Super Bowl. Now, y'all probably don't even know this. And I heard this, I don't know, this alleged. I don't know if it's true or not. They saying that Samuel L. Jackson was one of Martin Luther King pallbearers and he was a Black Panther. I don't know. Y'all fact check it. Y'all let me know. If I'm wrong, let me know. If I'm right, let me know.
So once you get to the head of the department, you realize you gotta make it to the top of the corporation, and then you make it to the top of the corporation and find out there's a voice from the ceiling that tells you and then what to do. See, the quest for the top is so seductive and elusive because the truth is it's unattainable. Because even if you did make it all the way to the top, you would find out that what they were really afraid of are the people. See, power is afraid of people. It uses people, it needs people. It feeds on people's energy. It routes it the way it wants it to go. But if power loses control of people, then people become the threat. And then what happens to power? All people have to do is say no. That's it, collectively. United. See that?
But that's what Kendrick said. Kendrick said no. Kendrick said no to all of this. So, hey, let's be real again. The dude, he spoke out on it. He said no.
What they work so hard to fight. That's why a troll's greatest mission, first and last, is no matter what, on the way in, on the way out, create division. Create division.
However, Jaguar still had more to say. And in another recent interview, she actually warned Kendrick and said she's worried he might be the next in line to be sacrificed by the industry because he's waking too many people up, especially about certain topics that are off limits in the entertainment industry.
They're gonna try to sacrifice Kendrick.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
I do.
I'm out here on the West Coast. I'm in California. We can't take that.
I think.
Okay, she said that, y'all, you know, she's a human being. She can say whatever she want to say out of her mouth. Everybody under the sound of my tongue at this moment, pray for Kendrick Lamar protection and pray for Kendrick Lamar that everything is cordial and okay with him, and that nobody can do anything to him, even though he might have enemies. Just pray that, none of this transpires on what she thinks is going to happen.
I think they gonna try to sacrifice Kendrick. I think that's what the Super Bowl is all about.
Oh no. And I don't want to hear you say that, because what you be saying, it be coming to pass. Like we gotta cast that down. We gotta, like, not Kendrick.
Y'all already said we got to cast that down. We got to cast that demon out. You know what I'm saying? For real, we got to do that.
You would be the perfect person to remove right now.
Man, that hurt.
Oh God. I don't have.
You might not realize that you can
premium
qualify for
YouTube.
disability benefits. The program is designed for anyone who is unable to work.
My soul, you hurt my soul this early.
Trust me, they want him gone. They want him gone. He's waking too many people up. He's waking too many people up. He's talking pure facts, People look at Kendrick like he's just another rapper, but the truth is he's an artist who knows how to rap very well. He is an artist first, but he is a true believer in God. He's a Hebrew.
I'm glad she said that. He's a true believer in God. Y'all get the lights up, and he's a Hebrew. Y'all hit them like buttons, man. But I like she said that. He's a true believer in God, and he's a Hebrew. Y'all hit the lights.
Man, Israelite, right?
Yeah.
So basically, Jaguar is saying that Kendrick's putting himself at risk by trying to play both sides. According to Jaguar, he's dabbling with both masters, trying to serve both God and the devil at the same time. And aligning himself with Jay-Z and signing that contract was a dangerous move. Basically, Jaguar is saying that even if Kendrick's motives were pure, like trying to save the art of hip-hop or uplift the culture, it doesn't change the fact that he sold his soul by getting involved with the industry's higher-ups. Now, here's where things get even messier. A lot of people are saying that Kendrick should have thought twice before aligning himself so closely with Jay-Z. See, Kendrick has been getting showered with...
Now that right there, that's business. You can't dabble feelings with business on a business level. Like, Kendrick didn't even find out about all this stuff didn't come out until Kendrick was about to perform the Super Bowl. So Kendrick wasn't about to pull out of that just because, some allegations came out. He don't know if it's true or not. What if he would have said, oh, I'm not going to perform the Super Bowl because there's some allegations against Jay-Z. And then they go to court and then find out that Jay-Z didn't do nothing. That would be crazy. He would mess his own money up.
Praise and accolades for calling out Drake as a PDF file, but fans are pointing out that Jay-Z himself has faced similar allegations, and yet Kendrick's been silent on that front. The conversation got even louder after the recent lawsuit against both Jay-Z and Diddy filed by Jane Doe was dismissed. Now, while the official line is that the lawsuit lacked merit, a lot of people are convinced that the case didn't disappear because Jay-Z was innocent, but because the alleged victim was possibly paid off handsomely to stay quiet. And even if that particular lawsuit didn't stick, people aren't forgetting Jay-Z's long-standing ties to Diddy. For years, Jay was deep inside Diddy's inner circle, and while he's been very careful to distance himself from Diddy ever since Cassie opened the floodgate.
I said the same thing. I was like, it's crazy that Diddy ain't really had no big superstar. Like the big superstars that was with Diddy, that was arm in arm with him, willing to, basically just party it up with him. Ain't nobody speak out after Diddy got locked up. So I actually said that. I said that before.
And all those allegations surface, the receipts are still out there. There's a ton of footage of Jay-Z and Diddy hanging out at parties, attending each other's events, and even Diddy going on record calling Jay-Z extended family, his personal strategist, and the first person he dials up when he's in trouble.
Your home, man. Your home is doing a lot of things, man. Most importantly, He had a recital that he has to be at the door. But he reached out to me, and I told him that this right here was important. Bad Boy celebrating 20 years of hits. And this is his biggest family. You've been there through my ups and downs, and whenever I get in trouble, this is the one I call. This is my strategist right here. This is my brother. This B.I.G's brother.
You heard what he said, when he get in trouble, this is who I call. This is my strategist right here. Y'all hear that, bro? Y'all hear it. Y'all hear that?
Yeah, it's Brooklyn's home, Brooklyn! So I appreciate you. He came 5,000 miles away to come here to Brooklyn to represent the B.I.G. Mexican for home.
Now, as for Jaguar's take on this situation with Jay-Z, it seems she believes this friendship was one-sided, meaning that Diddy really thought Jay would have his back no matter what. But according to Jaguar, Jay-Z is extremely calculated, and he may have even lined up Diddy to protect himself and cement his position at the top.
Why does it all come to a head now? Why now? Why?
Because he's the acceptable monster at this time, like R. Kelly was the last time I sat on this couch.
So who's next?
Y'all don't see the lineup?
I get the lights
Yeah,
up.
we see the lineup. I'm just waiting to see who's next.
Jay-Z is setting Diddy up.
Damn. Do y'all think that Jay-Z is setting Diddy up? Question. She asked the question. I didn't ask it. I'm just asking the same question she asking. Do y'all feel?
Why is everyone having such a hard time? He ain't doing shit.
Y'all get the lights up. Get the lights up.
He lined up D-Haven, stole his life and identity. He lined up Big L, stole his life and identity. He lined up Dame Dash, stole his life, identity, and took his love. Lined up R. Kelly.
Y'all gotta remember, Jay-Z was close to R. Kelly. Him, Aaliyah, all of them was close together, man. So what she saying might be true. Like, one thing I can say, a broken clock is right 2 times a day. It's right 2 times a day. So a broke clock is definitely right. So it could be, some of the things she could be saying is definitely wrong. But maybe it's some truth in a couple of things that she's trying to bring out. So yeah.
To be the one.
And of course, despite the Jane Doe lawsuit against Jay-Z getting dismissed, Jaguar isn't buying it. In fact, she claims this only proves how powerful Jay-Z really is and how far he'll allegedly go to protect his empire. Jaguar also responded to the people criticizing her for accepting the Defender of Freedom Award, and she said her critics are hypocrites because they have no problem giving money to Jay-Z and Beyonce so they can protect themselves against any lawsuits that come their way.
You want to call me mammy? You want to call me a monkey? You want to say I'm a sellout? Like, all of y'all sold yourselves out with every R. Kelly album you buy or bought. Y'all can't talk about me selling out. Hey, how y'all doing on that money for them big?
And then really, if you think about it, if you still buying R. Kelly music or playing R. Kelly music, you just giving money to the people that help him get locked up. That's what you're doing.
Beyonce tickets. I mean, shoot, with the price of them, it's looking like whatever money she gave for the fire, she should make it back in the first 3 shows.
I was gonna ask you about the thoughts on the tour, but a new tour. But there you go. You already said it.
What do you mean? What do I think? I think it's a stick up. I think it's a heist. I think it's a good excuse to shake down their fan base so that they can have enough money just like Diddy to be able to pay $50,000 a day for legal representation. That's what I think.
So as you can see, there's a lot going on, and Jaguar is not backing down from her previous allegations. And now that she received that Defender of Freedom Award from Trump's administration, fans are totally confused about how to feel about Jaguar. Some are calling her a clout chaser and controlled opposition, claiming she's an agent of chaos. Others, however, believe Jaguar is still on a mission to expose the truth about the industry's darkest secrets. So what's your verdict after hearing all this? Is Jaguar Wright speaking truths that people just don't want to hear? Or has she completely lost the plot? What's your take on Jaguar getting that award from Trump? And what about her claims that Kendrick needs to be careful because he sold his soul when he aligned himself with Jay-Z? Drop your thoughts on all this in the comments below. And don't miss out on this next.
Alright, y'all, that's the end of this video. Y'all kicking them in the comment cafe. I want y'all to get in the comment section. I want y'all to like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. Also, get in the comment section. Everything you heard her talk about, please elaborate on your feelings on what she was saying on this video. I might go live a little later on tonight, and I might do a couple of other shorts or whatever. So y'all can check me out, man, in the Ghost Sky in the Comment Cafe. Exodus 1, aka Trigger Ranking, man. I fuck with y'all. I love y'all. Peace and one.